Guys, ooh, I guess maybe I'm a little low. Is that better? A little higher? Ooh, ooh. Guys, welcome back to otro videito más. Today we are going to be talking about two things. Well, I guess we're going to test out two things. And we're going to test them out here on the Sony a7R5. The first thing we are going to test out is the autofocus subject shift sensitivity. Basically means how sensitive the camera is to selecting another focus when the subject goes out of frame. Pretty sensitive. That's the first. The second one is the autofocus transition speed, which is how fast the camera is gonna rack focus between my hand, my face, my hand, and my face. So we're gonna test those two out. We're gonna go through all the settings and through all the values just so you can see the difference between each one, how fast, how slow it is. See which one you like more. This way you don't have to do the test. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, so here we go. Let's start by going into the menu. So in order to get to where we want to go, you want to go to the autofocus manual focus menu, then go into the autofocus manual focus sub menu, and here you will see the focus mode, autofocus transition speed, autofocus subject shift sensitivity, and autofocus assist. Now the two that we're going to be testing out is autofocus transition speed and autofocus subject shift sensitivity. First one is going to be autofocus transition speed, and this goes from 1 to 7, 7 being the fastest, 1 being the slowest. So we're going to start off at 1 and move our way up. So this will show us how quickly it racks between subjects. So right here we have Dwight K. Schrute.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Now we're going to move to the XE4. So very, very slowly. And now we're going to move over to Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Boop. So it takes quite a decent amount of time. Very cinematic pull. It takes like 2 to 3 seconds for this pull to happen. It's really almost not noticeable. I'm gonna focus here on this display in the background. There we go. Now we're gonna focus all the way back to Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick!
There we go. That's speed 1. Now we're gonna shift over to speed number 2. Which is not super slow, but it ain't fast either. So transition speed selected to 2. We're gonna start off back here, Dwight K. Schrute. So this one's a little bit snappier. Obviously, it is faster. But how smooth does it rack? The XE4. Okay, so I think this one's a little bit smoother since it is faster, but it's still controlled. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks better. Let me focus back here to the display. Now I'm gonna focus back on Pickle Rick. We're gonna see that focus breathing. Yeah, It's not a lot, but it's there. It's noticeable. Only if you're looking. I feel like most people wouldn't even notice. This on the second speed, it's really nice. I think it works really well. Now we're gonna switch over to transition speed 3. Start off with Dwight in the back. Definitely faster. This one is more noticeable. But still smooth. Okay, so depending how cinematic you want your footage to look, I think this one may be a little bit too fast because it just feels like it has some like acceleration to it. It just goes. But it's not bad. I think it's good. But I like the two better. Alright guys, now we're going to number 4. So this is for Sony halfway through the speed. So let's see. Dwight Schrute, the XE4, and Pickle Rick. Let's go back to the monitor, and let's go back to Pickle. Moving on to transition speed number 5. All right, let's go back to Dwight. Okay, definitely faster. Very noticeable. Pickle Rick. Let's go back to the display. Yeah, it's very jarring. This one's very jarring. Oof. Very quick to focus. So I feel like it depends on the mood of the video you're trying to set. We're gonna go up a little bit more to number 6. Ooh, we're approaching hyper speed. All right, let's go back to Dwight. Boom, geez, fast. XE4, yep, take your time. Boop. All right, so that one was a lot more jarring than 5. I think number 6 is just pushing it. I feel like it's pushing it just a bit too much. Let's go Pickle Rick. Now let's go back to the display. Yeah. Yep, it's very, very jarring. All right, now we're gonna go into number 7. We are at hyperspeed. Now let's make this happen. Dwight Schrute. Oh, missed it. There you go. Now the XE4. And Pickle Rick. Like, substantially. It just pulls. Like, I guess in a way it pulls you to where you're focusing. So I feel like it would pull the viewer towards that. So you just have to look. Like, there's no other option. You just have to. Boom. Pickle Rick right in the face. Now as I'm doing this, the autofocus subject shift sensitivity, right now I haven't locked on. So I'm gonna go all the way to responsive. And we're gonna check the transition speed on responsive. I'm gonna do this one pretty quickly. Start in 1, you have Pickle Rick here. Let's go back to Dwight, XE4. Pickle Rick. Alright. Display, back to Pickle Rick. Okay, so there's definitely playing that needs to be done in order to get this right. Because right now we are at slow transition speed and responsiveness 5, and I love how it looks because it doesn't just wait around to focus on the next one. Like once it's on there, it'll go. But it's still so smooth. Now let's go to number 2. Alright, yeah, by far. Best one yet. Let's check 3. Dwight. XE4. Pickle Rick. Display. Pickle Rick. Display. Pickle Rick. Yeah, so I'm definitely leaning to transition speed 2 and subject shift sensitivity to 5 because I like how responsive it is. I like that it just changes. You don't have to wait around. So I feel like it gives you more control to focus when you want to focus. But the transition speed 3, it's a little jarring. So I'm gonna say all these are gonna be even more. For your sake, let's just go through them. Right here we got Dwight, XE4, Pickle Rick, the display, Pickle Rick, display. Yeah, a bit too fast for my liking. Let's go a little bit faster. Start here. Dwight, XE4, Pickle Rick, display, Pickle Rick, display, Pickle Rick. So I guess if you're showing product, like you're showing a product or doing a product video where you're reaching out in front and showing the item, I feel like this probably would be the best. All right, let's move up a bit faster, going down to 6, almost hyper speed, go back to shoot. Wow, it's just quick. Yeah, it's quick. Very, very quick. Now we go to 7, aka hyper speed. I feel like honestly, if you're doing, depending on what you're doing, but here, let's go to Dwight. Let's go to the XE4, Pickle Rick, display, Pickle Rick, display, Pickle Rick, display. Yeah, I think if you're trying to get fast shots, as in for sports, I feel like this would be a really good one if you're changing subjects quite quickly. Now obviously if you're shooting sports but you want to stay only on the one subject, maybe you can have it locked on. So it locks on the one subject, but it racks focus a lot quicker. So alright guys, so let's try with a human subject, aka myself. We're gonna do transition speed, so we're gonna push the envelope. We're gonna do transition speed a little slow, and we're gonna do the autofocus subject shift sensitivity on locked on. We're gonna see how that affects an actual moving human being. Okay, so what do I want to show you guys? Ooh. So right now I have it on wide, so it'll pick my face when I'm here, and it won't when I'm not here. Let's just say I'm trying to show off the 50mm f1.2. Not too close. It's not doing it. Oh God. Oh God. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely not doing it. So let's just get in and out of frame, right? We're here, frame. Whoa. Let's see if it does it now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It did it. Oh God. Okay, so let's just say I'm trying to show this off, right? To the camera. Here's the 50mm f1.2. Here's the 50mm f1.2. Let's come back out. It'll focus on me, but it focuses very slowly. Let's go back. Come on, you got it. You got it. Nice. Right? Lens. Man, it's on me like Donkey Kong. Come on. Focus. Oh shit. Alright, but anyways, you get the point. It's very slow, and I feel like it doesn't, you know, doesn't focus on other things. And when it does, it just takes a while. Let me get out of frame. Yeah, oh God. Yeah, it's pretty slow. Let's go the opposite way. Yeah. Alright, so shift sensitivity. I don't want it to be locked on. I want it to be freaking responsive. Now we're on the other side of the spectrum. Right? Focus on me. If I come out of frame, it'll focus on the background. Really quickly. If I come back, it'll focus on me quickly. And look at how focus on the background. Maybe? Did it? I don't know. Couldn't see it from down there. Oh. I think it did. Yep. Coming back up. Yeah. I mean, it does it. Now let's try it with the product. Boom. That's what I'll focus on. Nice. Okay. So the responsiveness definitely plays a huge factor, at least for me, on this kind of stuff. Because if I'm trying to show you something, this, I want it to focus and show you. But that also is too slow. So let's go increase the speed. Let's go here, menu, go to transition speed, and let's go up to fast. Hyperspeed, baby. All right, here we go. On my face, we're getting ready. It's doing it, and then pow! Oof. Let's go. And me, and then the lens. Okay, it's doing my freaking fingers, but you know what I mean. Lens. Me. Lens. Me. Lens. Me. So yeah. So definitely play around with these settings. This is pretty important, because I'm sure it can be very frustrating holding a freaking lens right in front of you and just not picking it up, and you're just waiting. You're like, I'll crop it and I'll cut it in post. It'll be fine. But it's super annoying. So the fact that this does it very quickly, it's amazing. Look, focus on the Sony. There you go. Do it. Yay. Now focus on the 50. Oh, nice job. Yeah. Yep. So each settings definitely have their perks. On these last ones, I didn't take you through all of them because as long as you understand what each of them does, as long as you understand what each of those settings do, you can adjust it accordingly. Obviously, slow is slow, fast is fast, and the tracking sensitivity. I mean, damn, it's just nice. Like if you're trying to go for a more cinematic look, you're shooting like a short film, then by all means, go into the menu. Ooh, the other one. Go into the menu and lower the transition speed. Just lower it. And then it'll just, focus very gradually. Maybe. Maybe not. Yes, gradually, like I said. So, now that you know what each of these two settings do, adjust accordingly. I'm keeping mine on 5 responsiveness, and I'm keeping the transition speed at 7, especially for these shots. Now, if I'm out and about, maybe vlogging, let's just say I'm out and about vlogging, right? Holding the camera, I'm like, bah, 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 bah. Okay, so I would go here. My shift sensitivity would probably be locked on because, or maybe 2, but probably locked on because I want it to be on me. And then the transition speed, I would put it on like 2 or 3, maybe 1. But if you have these and you're vlogging and for some reason somebody else comes behind, it's not going to track their face. Oh God, I lost the light. Oh no. But it's not going to track the other person. And if it does happen to pick up the other person, the transition speed is going to be so slow that it won't matter because the other person is just going to swing by. So you see, it's just so slow that I think this is better for vlogging, so it stays on you so you don't miss it. But if you're trying to show something, you're trying to do a little bit of product photography or product video, I think this is gonna be my go-to settings for now. And honestly, I think it just, whoa. What the? I think it just depends on what you're doing. It depends what you're shooting. But now you know what they do. So yeah, let me know what you think. Please comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, let me know your thoughts, honestly. That way I can get a little bit better. Alright, Tarabuxima. Ooh. Also, if you have any suggestions of stuff you want me to test out that you don't want to do it yourself, or a lens you want to see, or you want to compare that you don't want to do it yourself, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I'll make it happen. Just for you. Alright, now, Tarabuxima.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.